Coffee first. Ah. What's up, guys? Fears, audience, fears. Cheers, my dears. What's going on? It's a Lord Fears. Would you like some beers? Anyway. That's all I got. I was rhyming like crazy. Anyway, welcome back to the Fears podcast. I'm your wonderful host, John Fears, and welcome to Fears Vlogs. It's half vlogs, it's half a podcast. This is just what we do. Anyway, let me open up the chat. Guys, oh guys, I've got so much to tell you. I took a little break, for like 3 or 4 days. I just needed it. I'll be honest, it was getting quite nasty in the Discord. A lot of rumors, a lot of negative shit, so I had to walk away for like 3 or 4 days. But I don't know when I'll fully be back in. I mean, I've been periodically kind of just glancing in and chatting here and there, but not as much as I have been. But anyway. I've got lots and lots of stuff to talk about. So I've got a few updates, and I've got a few topics that I want to talk about. I went and did a Walmart haul. I ran out of filters for my coffee, so I just had to get a bunch of other random stuff around the house. I ran out of dish detergent soap, so in order to do my dishes, so I just went, and I thought, I'm at Walmart, I might as well do a haul for you guys. So anyway, let me open up the chat. Hope you guys are doing good. It's Wednesday, it's the middle of the week. We're so close to the weekend. Anyway, speaking of the weekend, guys, me and Sam are going to be hanging out this weekend. And then this weekend, after me and Sam hang out, so I'm going to have a busy weekend. I'm going to be hanging out with Sam. I'm probably going to call Sam Thursday night, Friday afternoon, just to confirm that we're hanging out on Saturday. And then on Sunday, let's see, is it Sunday or Saturday? September 9th, which is hopefully a Sunday. Is that Sunday? Let me look at my calendar. Wait a minute. Let's see here. You know what? This must be the old one. Because... Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. It's not in June. Not on the 9th. May 7th, which is a Sunday, I'm going to be going to the Star Wars Collectors Con. Now, I just want to let everybody know that my meme contest closes on May 6th. So you guys have until 6 at night on May 6th to get your entries in. On May 7th, after I get done at the Star Wars convention, I'm going to do a stream. I'm going to tell you guys how the Star Wars convention went. And then after that, I'm going to announce the winners. Speaking of the meme contest, so far we've got 3 entries. We've got the dudes, and I'm not going to tell you guys what they're doing until I will reveal them on Sunday. So the dude has made an entry, Tyler has made an entry, and Yakov has made an entry so far. So 3 people. We're going to see. It's only May 3rd, so they've got a couple more days until... So we'll see if anyone else makes an entry, but It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard judging because all three of their memes are funny. All three of them are creative. All three of them are interesting. All three of them kind of have something to do with fears. So it's going to be quite hard to judge, first, second, and third. And as you guys all know, the first runner-up gets a Marvel or a DC action figure picked out by moi. So I'm going to go to like a toy store or a comic book store and just buy something between $50 and $60, or I may buy a couple of figures that add up to 60. So like if I find like a $25 one, awesome. And then all of a sudden I'm like, ooh, that one's pretty good. So I'm going to pick a few. So I'm either going to pick, I haven't decided, I'm either going to pick one big epic action figure or a couple of action figures that lead up to $60. And then the second runner-up gets a $20 gift card at Walmart. So you could buy a lot of, movies. If you have a girlfriend, you can buy a lot of condoms with that, some lube, whatever you want to buy at Walmart, there you are. And then the third runner-up gets a $10 gift card from one of Fears' favorite Z Coffee shops, Starbucks. But you know what? Funny, I should say that. Fears has not been to an actual Starbucks in probably 9-10 months, because now I just buy coffee and I just do it here. Plus, Starbucks coffee, even though I love it, I love Starbucks coffee, it's just way too damn expensive. I'd rather just buy the cheap stuff at Walmart. There's some good shit at Walmart. Plus, all that Army coffee that I was buying? Yeah, that shit was expensive, but it was in a big bag. So I'd rather buy a big bag, $17 worth and get, 150 cups of coffee out of it than to pay $7 for one cup of coffee. Yeah, up your ass. I'm not paying $7 for a goddamn cup of coffee. There it is. Anyway, cheers. So just to remind everybody, 3 entries so far. The first person to do an entry, and it went in this order. Yakov was the very first one to do an entry, then Tyler, then the dude. So I'm looking forward to judging. Hopefully there'll be at least 2 or 3 more. Hopefully, if not, I'll pick first, second, third out of those guys. So yeah, hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I had to take a break. A lot of people were saying a lot of ugly shit in the Discord, and I finally took the dude's advice. I took a break, and I just ignored it. I'm not going to mention any names because that'll get me into trouble. Someone mentioned something very, very, very personal and very, very hurtful, and it really knocked the wind out of me. It isn't true, but it was very personal, and it hurt a lot. And I don't know why this person would say this, but it really hurt a lot. So I just was like, you know what? Fuck him. Fuck the Discord for a couple of days. And it's not just that guy. It's a couple of people. So I mean, I'll be in and out of the Discord, saying hi here and there, but I probably won't be back fully for a couple of weeks. So yeah, but I'll always check in on LC's Discord. I'm talking about my Discord. Nobody said anything bad in LC's Discord. It was in my quote unquote fake, real, my Discord, whatever you want to call it. I don't consider it my real Discord because I didn't make it. But I've asked this other person to take it down. He won't take it down. He'll do whatever he wants. It is what it is. I've asked him a million times, and I'm like, well, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to keep asking this guy a million times to take it down when he's going to be like, yeah, whatever, Fears. I'll just do whatever the hell I want. I'm not going to take it down. I'm like, all right, whatever. Fuck you. You're not going to take it down. So there it is. Anyway, it is what it is. So anyway. So that's where we are. Anyway, another update. Mother's Day is coming up. So I hope you guys have gotten your moms a nice card. a gift. I've gotten my mom a nice card. I just haven't bought her a gift yet. I still got time. I'm either going to buy her some nice perfume. See, my mom, she's kind of classic like me. We fears is we like what we like. You know how like some ladies, they change up their perfumes? My mom's like, no, I like the perfume I use. I'm not going to change the perfume I use. So I know which perfume my mom likes. So she's like, yeah, just get me another bottle of that. She's like, I'm low. And I'm like, Mom, don't you want to try another perfume? No. I love that one. And I'm like, all right. So I get that kind of from my mom and my dad, you know. Fears knows what he likes. It's very hard for me to try new things. But when I do try them and I like it, then I just add it to my life. And it's very hard for me to try new things. I sometimes like change, and then I sometimes fear change, you know. But change is inevitable, you know. So anyway, so I hope you guys have. So get your head out of your guys' ass and treat your mom with dignity and respect. So Tyler, the dude, Visions, Pixel, get your head out of your ass. Go buy your mom a nice card. Go buy her a nice gift. And either ship it to her house or hand deliver it to her house. That's right. And if you guys don't, Fears will be kicking ass and taking names. Because you should always treat your mom with dignity and respect. Anyway, I got a couple more updates. I'm actually having a wonderful day today. Work was pretty good. It was a little crazy. We had, let's see. We had 30, what was it? 30, oh, shit. I forgot. Damn it. I don't want to lie. It was either 37 or 38. So, I honestly can't remember. So, I'm not going to lie. It was somewhere around there. Because Fears tries not to lie anymore. It was around 37, 38. I honestly can't remember. It was somewhere in that ballpark. So, that means it wasn't too low. It wasn't too high. You guys have said, you guys remember what I've told you. Anything over 40,000, I know it's going to be a long night. So, like, if I come in, they're like, yeah, we got 50,000 tonight. I'm like, oh, shit, that means I'm not getting out of there till 9:45, 10-ish. But I got another, not too bad. I got out there at 7, it was 7:40, 7:50-ish, somewhere around there. And, but I came in early. My boss called and said, hey, Fears, I know you haven't been feeling well. I haven't been feeling well, so today was my first day back at work. So last night I went home early. I'm sorry, not last night. The day before. The day before I went home early, I only did half my shift because the Crohn's was a kicking in. And then the day before that, I was just puking my brains out, shitting my ass off. I'm not trying to gross anyone out. That's just what was going on. And I went, yeah, I'm not going into work. And my boss was like, is it that bad, Fears? I'm like, I'm not lying, dude. Some days I have good days. Some days I have bad days. And he's like, man, it must suck to have Crohn's. And in my mind, I said, yeah. That's an understatement. But what I really said is, dude, you have no idea. I said, I wouldn't wish Crohn's on anyone. Not even the trolls I would wish Crohn's on. You know what I'm saying? Because no one deserves the pain of Crohn's. Whew. So that's why today was actually a good day, because today I must have flushed out whatever I ate. I don't even know what it was. I have no idea. I think I know what it is. I think my stomach got a blockage. I went out with a friend, and we went to Chipotle, and usually I get like 1 or 2 tacos, but I was really hungry, and I got 3 tacos. Well, there's a lot of beef and a lot of meat. I guess eating 3 tacos, like, I had a blockage, and then I went to sleep, and then when I woke up the next morning, like 2 days ago, I went, oh shit, here we go. And I pretty much barfed until I had to go into work, and then I kept on barfing, and I was like, well, I'm not fucking going into work. And then the next day came, and I went, I should be able to make it. I only got about halfway through work because I had to race to the bathroom and take a shit, and then I threw up. So they're like, yeah, Fears, just go on home. And I was like, all right, later. At least my bosses were cool about it, you know. And then when I came in last night, they were like, Fears, you look a lot better. And I was like, I do. I feel a lot better. They said, Fears, the other night, you looked flushed in the face. And I said, yeah. I said I was feeling like garbage. I was feeling like shit. And they're like, do you feel better? And I was like, oh, yeah, way better. I said, I think I flushed everything out. And they're like, do you think you'll be able to stay the whole night? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, I'm good now. I'm like, I'm totally good. I said, I want to be here. I want to work. I like making as much money as possible. I want to be a constructive member of society, you know? They're like, good, Fears. They're like, because we got like 38,000 a night. And I was like, duh. I'm like, well, that's not that bad. And they're like, well, Fears, they're like, you remember the other night? And I said, oh, yeah. I said, I felt bad for you guys. I said, the other night that I called in, my boss texted me and said, Fears, you're so lucky you're not here. And I went, oh, yeah? I'm like, why is that? I'm like, I've got my head stuck in a toilet. Well, I said it nicely, but I'm like, I'd much rather be there making money than having my head stuck in a toilet barfing my brains out, you know? And he goes, oh, Fears, we've got 52,000. I went, all right. I said, yeah. I said, that's a lot. And he went, oh, yeah. And I said, yeah, but then I texted him and I was like, yeah, but dude, I've got my head stuck in a toilet. And he's like, yeah, that sucks. And I said, yeah. So the last 2 days were bad. But all my friends and my family on my Facebook were praying for me. I wrote a little something. I said, please pray for me. I said, I'm not feeling good whatsoever. So yeah, the last 2 days were crucial. Anyway, thank you for all the likes. So far, the stream's got 4 likes. No comments yet, but I'm sure... one, a lot of people are at work right now because it's like 3 in the afternoon. But hopefully we get some comments. But anyway, thank you to all the people that did an entry into my contest. May the best person win. I mean, there's still time. There's still time to get your entries in. Tyler took his time. I will say, Tyler, I think, is in the lead. But I don't want to reveal anything yet. They're all interesting and very funny. And they all made me laugh. Yakov's made me laugh. The dudes made me laugh. Tyler's made me laugh. But so far, I've laughed probably the hardest at Tyler's. But we'll see. I'm going to really sit long and hard on Saturday night. And I'm going to pick a winner. And then on Sunday, after the Star Wars convention, I'm going to do a stream, tell about the Star Wars convention, and then before I end the stream, I'll be like, all right, here we go. And then I'm going to announce the winners, and then I'll probably take like a week and buy all the prizes. And then I'll get every person's address and their real name so I can mail it to them. Because I'll be honest, I don't know Tyler's real name, and I forgot the dude's real name. I know his first name. I know his first real name, but I don't remember his last real name. Because in order to mail these to the winners, I'm going to need their address and I'm going to need their real names. I can't just put, the dude, I can't put Tyler, and I can't put Yakov, Jackoff, Yakov, whack off, just joking, Yakov. I was just playing around. Anyway. So I'm excited. I'm excited to give back to the fans. Number one, I'm excited to give back to the fans. I'm excited to see how many people enter the contest. Really good memes so far. Very, very funny. They've kept it, funny, but classic. They've kept it clean. They've kept it PG. So I appreciate everybody honoring. Tyler's was a little risque, but it was within the limits. So I'll allow it. But yeah. Anyway. All right, more updates. May 7th, Star Wars Convention. June 11th, the Jacksonville Collectors Fest. Jacksonville's like 3.5 hours away, so I probably won't go to that one. July 8th and 9th is the Tampa Toy Con. I'm so pissed that I'm going to miss that one because I haven't decided. In June or July sometime, I'm going to go visit my family. And I've got another update. I'm so excited about this. Me and my mom and my brother and my grandma have been waiting months for this to happen. So, as you guys know, my dad passed away about 7 months ago. So it's almost been a year. Almost. And it's really hard. Every day is a struggle. I miss my dad like fucking crazy. But this is how cool my dad knew the end was coming. So he didn't want any burdens on us, so he picked the place of where he wanted to be married. He wrote up a will and gave me certain things, my brother, my mom, my grandma, everybody. So he took care of all that shit. Yo, Richie, what's up, man? Good to see you. Richie, I hate to do this. There's a lot of fake Sams and a lot of fake Richies, so I always have to check to see if this is the real Richie. Let's see if this is the real Challenge Master. Oh, it is. It is the real challenge. Let's see. Now, Richie, have you done any more videos? All right, let's see here. All right, the last video. Oh, you have. Okay. I need to catch up, buddy. All right, the last video I watched the Little Nitro. I watched the Debbie Nutty Buddy cereal review. I did the drinking Pepsi Peeps in the shower. I saw that one. I did the meatball review. So I'm 3 videos behind, Richie. I need to watch the Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream review, and then the 2 Pop-Tart videos. All right. Well, I'll get to them, buddy. I get to them. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I've been waiting months for this. So my mom, yesterday, shot me a few text messages, and she showed me some pictures, and she said, hey, John, guess what? And I was like, what? And she's like, I went to go visit your dad the other day, and I was like, oh, nice. I'm like, right on, Mom. And she goes, finally. And I know the reason why it took for ages, because my dad picked a great place. It's in the Missouri military, barracks cemetery. I forgot the name of it. It's, what is it? It's like the not St. Louis. It's the Missouri military barracks cemetery, something like that. I wish I could remember. My mom knows it, because I'm going to go visit my dad with my mom, and then I'm going to go another day and visit my dad and shoot some video in there for my dad's tribute video. And the only reason why I haven't made the tribute video yet is because my friends and the fans gave me, they're like, well, Fears, why don't you actually get your dad in the tribute video? And I was like, that's a good idea. I could get some footage of his grave. And they said, yeah, they said it would be more of a kick-ass tribute if you put not only pictures that you took of the grave and then have you walking up to the grave and putting the flowers down. I said, you know what? I said, that's a good idea. I said, so I'm going to go buck wild on my dad's tribute video. I've already made a tribute kind of shrine in my apartment. I showed you guys. I took his pictures and put them on my dresser, and I kind of made like a V thing, and I put some pictures, and I put his church bulletin, of the church service behind it, and then my mom laminated his bio of his life from birth to death, and I put it behind my dad's photos. I'm gonna eventually get them all in frames. So my mom said, hey, they finally put grass down. And I know what you guys are thinking. They have to wait, though, because there's so many military servicemen that have passed away. They put them in lines, and I think it's like 100. There's 100 people that in a row in a line. Then they put another line behind that, 100 people. So they said what we usually do, and they told us when my dad picked out the spot. We didn't pick the spot out. My dad said, I know exactly where I want to go. I want to be in the back. I want to be in this spot by these nice trees, and there's a nice road. And so my dad got to pick out the actual place. And he picked a really nice spot. He picked a nice spot. There's not a lot of trees around, but there's some nice trees. And anytime you go to my dad's grave, the wind's always blowing. So my dad's like, hey, you won't be hot. There's a lot of trees and stuff around. And then he picked a spot kind of on a hillside so you can overlook the entire graveyard, and it's really nice in there. They keep it really nice. I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, well, how nice can a cemetery be? It actually is really nice in there because of the military. If one blade of grass is longer than the other, then they come in and trim it. There's not any dead spots of grass, nothing. They keep it perfect in there. That's why my dad picked it. And my mom's like, finally, John, your dad's area filled up with people, because then you have to wait for every single person to get their headstone. So it took forever. And my mom's like, finally, all the soldiers have got their headstone, and they finally laid down grass. And I was like, oh, that's awesome, Mom. So I'm probably going to put up a picture on Instagram and there's all grass around my dad's grave, and it looks really, 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 really nice. And my mom put some fresh flowers. She goes, I just went I think she either went yesterday or she went 2 days ago 2 days ago because my mom sent me the pictures yesterday. So I'm looking forward to going. I cannot wait to visit my dad. I wish you guys could have met my dad, all my loving and loyal fans. My dad was the fucking coolest. But I'll find some video footage of my dad and upload. I think my dad made it into 1 or 2 vlogs back in the day. But my dad, he wasn't camera shy, just my dad liked filming the family events and he liked taking photos. He loved photography, but he didn't really like being in front of the camera, unlike me. I don't care. I love art in all forms. Behind the scenes, in front of the camera, taking photos, editing video, everything. The whole 9 yards, the whole shebang. Painting, sculpting, modeling, the whole fucking 9 yards. So I wrote back my mom and said, Mom, these pictures are beautiful. I said, Dad's area looks amazing. So that's one thing that me, my mom, and my brother don't have to worry about anymore. There's grass, and they just laid the sod down. So my mom's like, it's going to take a little bit for the sod to, lay down. Because you could kind of see some splotches that were kind of up like that, kind of wavy. And I was like, well, eventually it'll be all flat because they just laid it down. Like my mom said, 5 or 6 days ago. And they said they have to water it like crazy for the roots to. And I said, yeah, I get it, Mom. So yeah. Richie, I hope you're having a good day, buddy. I hope everybody's having a good day. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. So I'm really looking forward to it. Today's topics, I had a lot of updates. I still got a couple more updates, and then I'll get to them. But today's topics, I finally watched Cocaine Bear. It's not a perfect 10, but it was good. I enjoyed it. It's based on a true story. A portion of the story is true. The other portion is what people think happened, because they don't really know. They know part of the story. Part of the story, we actually know, yes, that's 100% that fucking happened. The other part, they're like, it's a lot of guesswork. So the middle to the end is a lot of guesswork of what actually happened, because they don't really know. But the beginning is 100%, absolutely 100% true. So, actually, Visions watched this, and he referred me this movie. And I kept saying, I'm going to watch in the theater, And then, as we all know, Fears got busy, and then I kept putting it off, and then I had a nap, and then one nap led to 5 other naps, and then I missed it in the theaters, so I went, oh, what the hell, it's only $19, so I bought it. And normally everything that Visions refers me to is really fucking good. So he's referred me this, he's referred me to 4 or 5 epic horror movies that are hilarious 80s movies, and every single one of those hilarious 80s movies are right on the fucking money. And I've bought them. Chud 1 was fucking great. The fucking Dead End Drive-In Massacre fucking thing that takes place in the future of 1994. It's like a shit version of the 1994. It's the future, man, but it's only in Australia. And there's not one American in it. It's all fucking Australians, which is even more fucking hilarious. So, yeah. So it's 10,000 merchants in this fucking movie. So you have an eye for things, stranger. Oh shit, stranger, Great movie, Visions. So I'm going to be reviewing this. And then Fears decided to go classic. I had to watch this movie in film school. I watched this movie a lot growing up with my mom, because it's one of my mom's favorite movies. And I watched this movie with my grandma. That's right, baby. It's a classic. Don't judge me. It is a classic. You guys know it. If you've never seen this movie, shame on you. The Sound of Music. It is a classic. If you're a movie lover, it has to be part of the arsenal. It's no question. It has to be in the collection. Even if you don't like it, it's a fucking classic. It's probably one of the best top 100 best movies is in there. Terminator. That's one of the top 100 movies. That's epic. That's in there. So even though Fears I rewatched it because it's been a long time. I haven't watched this movie since 2007 when I watched it in film school. So it's been a while. So I saw it, and it was only like $9 or $10 at Walmart. So I rewatched it, and I forgot a lot about certain parts. Certain parts I remembered, like the classic scene, "The hills are alive with the sound of music. I don't know the rest of the song." And she's dancing in the field for some random reason, and then she just breaks out into song, and there's no one in the vicinity for fucking miles on end, and she's just singing her little heart out. That's a classic scene. So we'll get to it. And then Fears decided to do a Walmart haul. So let's start with a Walmart haul. But before we get to the Walmart haul, a couple more updates. So just to review, my mom's doing good. My grandma's doing better. She was sick for a little while and she lost a lot of weight. I was worried about Grandma Fears. My mom called me and said, Grandma's down. My grandma's getting really old and she's getting very frail. And my mom's like, I'm worried about your grandma. She's down to like 78 pounds. And I was like, oh, shit. My mom told me she's no longer sick and she's gained a little bit more. Now she's up to 84, 85, I think my mom said, something around there. I can't honestly remember. It was in the 80s. So I was like, well, that's good. At least grandma's, she's gained a little bit more weight. Next show is this Sunday. Fears is going to the Star Wars one. If you guys ever want to hang out with Fears at a convention, I always put this up so you guys can freeze frame it. If you're in the Orlando area, come to one of these shows. If you want more information, just go to my buddy Jeff's Facebook page. He's working on his website, and he's thinking about getting a YouTube channel. And I said, Jeff, why wouldn't you? I said, enough of your footage. I said, I could give you some of my footage because I said I film at every single fucking show that I go to yours. And he's like, well, Fears, if I start a YouTube channel, I'll probably either re-upload some of your videos or... I said, you don't have to re-upload. I said, I'll just give you the fucking footage and you can edit it your own little way. I said, leave my videos alone and you can start filming yourself. I said, but if you want to use any of my footage, go for it. I don't care. I said, Jeff, you're my buddy, you're my pal. Anything I can do to help out. But if you guys want more information, just Google Florida Toy Shows and Expos right there. So Google that. And it'll take you to his Facebook page, and then he's got his website on there. He's working on the website. Most of the information is on the Facebook page. But anyway, I will let you guys check this out so you can freeze frame it. Freeze frame it, take a photo. Take a photo of it. There it is. So if you guys want to come and hang out with Fears at a convention, go for it. I would love to meet all of you guys. All of you guys. All right. Let's see what else. Work's going good. I was sick. I'm trying to remember everything that I think that's all the updates. Me and Sam are going to hang out. Well, he says. I hope. I was going to have to call Sam. I was like, if I still feel like crap, I'm going to have to cancel our hangout. But I actually feel way better today. So now the hangout is still on. Oh, one more thing. Despite what you hear in the Discord, there's a lot of rumors going around. I've heard a million times that my contest, it's canceled. It's not canceled. No matter what you hear, don't listen to them. I almost called them a bad word. I'm trying not to because I'm trying to ignore the haters and I'm trying not to start shit by saying anything negative. It's all rumors. It is on. It's my contest. I say what goes. I say if it's on or off. It's on. It always has been on. It's on. So, despite what they say, it's on. The contest goes until May 6th, and you have until 6 p.m. on May 6th to get your entries in. And then on May 7th, after the convention, after the Star Wars convention, I'm going to come home, I'm going to do a stream, I'm going to tell you guys about the Star Wars convention, and then before I end the Star Wars stream, and show you guys what I bought at the Star Wars convention, because I already know I'm going to get some shit probably from the Star Wars convention. I got this wonderful mug from one of Jeff's Star Wars conventions. I'm trying to get all three. This one's Empire Strikes Back to match my hat. I want to get a New Hope mug, and I want to get a Return of the Jedi mug. So I have the original, the OG 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's hope I can find them. They're pretty hard to find. This took me, almost half my life to find this one. This is the only one I've ever seen. So finding the other two is going to be fucking hard. But we'll see. We'll see what I can find at the old Star Wars convention. Plus, I went nuts at the last convention. I spent like $200. Fierce is not made of money. There's no way in hell I'm spending that much this weekend. I'll probably bring like $50 or $60 to the convention, and we'll see what I can get out of that. So I probably should get a nice little haul out of that. All right, time for the Walmart haul. But that's everything. All right. First thing that I got at Walmart, bada bing, bada boom. New cups. Now, everyone's probably wondering, Fears, you haven't watched The Mandalorian. Not true. I've seen a couple episodes. But I just liked the design of this cup. And I'll buy anything Star Wars. I thought this cup was really fucking rad. I got 4 of them. Pretty awesome. So, I haven't watched the whole Mandalorian. That's the honest to God truth. But I have watched some episodes. But, yeah, I thought they were cool. All right. I got my mom a nice Mother's Day card. I will read it because I love my mom. It says, Nurturer, Teacher, Healer, Advisor. Mom, you are so many things to me, but best of all, you're my mom, and you always will be my mom. I love you with all my heart and soul. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, buddy. I just haven't bought her a gift yet, but I'm going to buy her a gift. Because I've still got time. I need to find the perfect gift. Because I am going to buy her traditional perfume. My mom's loved the same perfume since she was like 23 years old. So that part's easy, but I was like, well, I want to buy her something else, like a surprise. Because she knows my dad always got her the same perfume. My brother she's obsessed with a certain perfume. I forgot the name of it, so I'm going to have to call my grandma and be like, what the fuck is the name of that perfume? Because I can't call my mom. But my grandma knows. My grandma uses that perfume too. So I'm going to be like, Grandma, what's that perfume that my mom always buys or uses? Oh, okay, great. Thanks, Grandma. Click. And then I'll go and buy it. All right. LC, you're going to like this. I was about to leave Walmart, and then all of a sudden, off into the distance, I was like, ooh, what's that over there? And then I found it. All right, check this bad boy out. Bada bing, bada boom. That's right. New Spider-Man t-shirt. Woohoo! That's right. Pretty awesome. And then, last but not least, you could never have enough Hawaiian t-shirts. And everyone's like, oh, God, Fears, you and these fucking Hawaiian t-shirts. How many Hawaiian t-shirts do you fucking need? Endless. You can never have enough Hawaiian shirts. Where else can I wear Hawaiian t-shirts 365 days a year? There's only a couple spots on the earth. Florida, California, the Bahamas, the Virgin Islands, Hawaii. Where else? Texas gets pretty hot too. You could probably bang out a hot cowgirl down there and wear some Hawaiian shirts. That's about it. There's only a couple of hot places on the earth. So yeah. So Fears saw this and I was like, oh yeah, buddy. So new Hawaiian shirt. Bada bing, bada boom. Very nice. No movies today. I tried to find some movies, but as we all know, Fears doesn't need any more movies because I have to watch all of that shit right there. All the stuff in the back I've watched. It's all the stuff right here and that one. and those up there, and those in the corner. Anything that's not like straight, anything on top of it, I need to watch. Then there's all this bullshit over here. So there's a lot of bullshit that I have to watch. So yeah. Plus, Visions told me, I can't remember how many episodes. Oh wait, I can just look. I don't know how many seasons MASH 4077. I think it had 10 seasons or 12 seasons. There's a lot of episodes. So that's going to take me a couple weeks to watch, or probably a couple months. So anyway, I don't want to make Visions out to be a liar. So let me go look. All right, let's see here. All right. Holy shit. 34 disc set contains all 11 seasons. All right, so me and Visions were way off. I thought it was like 8, 9 seasons. It's 11 seasons, 34 discs. That is a shit load of MASH. Yo, Joy Boy, what's up? Oh, Joy Boy, I paid my rent last weekend, so I got it early. Fears has already paid his rent. Bada bing, bada boom. I pay that shit either right on time or way early. But thank you for reminding me. But yeah, rent is paid. There's beer in the fridge. There's food in the fridge. It's a great day today. Things are going good. The question is did you pay your rent on time, Joy Boy? By the way, Joy Boy, I have yet to get an entry for the meme contest. You still got a couple days. Let me know. Anyway, so that's the Walmart haul. All right. Let's review Sound of Music now. I have seen this before, but like I said, it's been a long time. The first time I watched it was with my grandma and my mom when I was like 5 or 6. That's how old this movie is. It's old. They made this in the 50s, 60s. Oh, no, not 50s. I think in the 60s. 60s or 70s, something like that. I think she made this after, it was either before Mary Poppins or after Mary Poppins. I don't remember, but around that time. And I know they made Mary Poppins like in the 60s. So it was around that time. I watched it for the first time when I was 4 or 5 with my grandma, then my mom. Then the second time I watched it, or the third or fourth time I watched it, was in film school. And now this is my 5th time watching it. I just watched it the other night. So it's been a long time. So the last time I watched this was 2007, my first year of film school. So there was a lot of stuff that I forgot about it. But it's essentially, it is a story, but it's a musical story. In a musical, if you don't know what a musical is, they just bust out into song for no apparent reason. And the beginning of the movie is absolutely hysterical. It starts off with a long, like, wide shot, and then it zooms into her dancing and laughing and skipping through an open field, and there's no one around for miles. And there's all these mountains around her, and the movie is supposed to take place like in the 30s. So they filmed it in the 60s, but the movie's supposed to take place in the 30s. And she just busts out into this like joyful melody. The hills are alive with the sound of music. I don't know the rest of the damn song. And she's just overjoyed with music and laughter, and she's just fully in it, and she's tiptoeing over a river, and I mean, she's all in it and stuff. I mean, it was hilarious. And again, Fears is not going to continue to sing because I'm not a good singer. That's why I chickened out whenever me and Randall went out for karaoke. So you guys have heard my attempts at singing, but let's just be honest. I'm not fucking around. I'm not bullshitting anyone. I don't think I'm a good singer. A few people in the community is like, Fears, you're not that bad. No, I'm horrible. I'm crap. I'm garbage. I appreciate those people saying, yeah, you know, you're all right, Fears, you're mediocre, but I don't think I'm a good singer. So that's why I'm going to stop singing. But I did it because of the Sound of Music. So essentially the movie I'm definitely going to give it about an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's not a perfect 10, but there's a lot of music in it. And but the essential core story is that she's a nun, but she kind of breaks the rules. She breaks the rules, and Mother Superior comes up to her and says, "You know what? You're a good nun, but you break a lot of the rules. So until you learn to follow all the rules, we're going to send you away from the convent, and we're going to have you do some mission work." And she goes, "There's this family that their mom just died, and there's a husband with 7 kids, and we want you to go take care of them. And whenever you're ready to come back and follow all the rules." And essentially, she almost never comes back. She falls in love with him, falls in love with the children, and so the adventure begins. And she basically teaches the kids to loosen up and sing and laugh. And he's in the army, so he runs his house like he's still in the Navy, I'm sorry, not in the army. He's in the Navy. And so he buzzes a little whistle, and the maids and the kids are at his beck and call, the master of the house. And she's like, "I'm not answering anyone that whistles to me." And he's like, "Well, if you're working under my house, you will." And then she's like, "I'm not going to be at your beck and call if you buzz your little fucking whistle at me." And then he's like, "Oh man, no one's ever called me on my shit before." And she's like, "Yeah, I'm not, just appearing at your little whistle." So she's like, "I think I'll just do it my way." And he's like, "No, you're going to do it my way." And so they butt heads. And then essentially, so it's I would call it a musical / comedy drama. But it is a classic. So if you guys have never seen it, definitely check it out. It's worth a watch. It's not the best movie in the world because there is a lot of music in it. But it's worth it's worth checking out. It's worth checking out. Yo, Tyler, what's up? Yeah, that part I didn't like about it. Tyler. That part I did not like about it. So, read Tyler's comment. But it takes place in the 30s, Tyler. But the rest of it is good. But that part I did not like. But it's considered a classic. So, yeah, but that part I definitely did not like. Tyler, very good on the meme, though. That made me laugh. I got back today from doing all my errands, and I thought, you know what, I haven't checked the Discord yet. I've been checking every day to see if anyone does any, meme entries. And I was getting a little worried because no one had done a meme entry except for Yakov and the dude. Then the dude did a up-to-date one, because I said, well, the dude, no one's entering, so I think it's just between you and Yakov. So I said, if you want to use one of your old memes as an entry, go for it. I said, or if you want to make a new one. And he was like, okay, yeah. He's like, I'll come up with something. He actually did. So I saw his today, and I fucking laughed. Then I saw Tyler's. I was fucking losing my mind. So Tyler, it's going to be, all of them are good. So far, Tyler, it's you, the dude, and Yakov that's made a submission, an entry. So yeah. What's up, Fears Buddy? Yo, J-Man, what's going on? What's up, J-Man? Good to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you in the Chizat. But yeah. So it's worth watching once. But because I'm a big movie buff, it's considered a classic. Like a legendary classic. So I had to have it in the collection. Alright. Next one is good old Cocaine Bear. And some of this is true, and then the rest of the movie is what they think happened, because nobody really knows. They know for a fact the beginning happened. So it's based on a true story back in the, was it the 80s or 70s? 80s. In the 80s. 1985. So that's hilarious. So this happened 2 years after Fears was born. So it happened in, where is it? It happened in Georgia, in a forest. Some coke dealer was flying over the Georgia forest, and he also worked as a cop or drug enforcer or whatever. So that's why he could get around all the drug laws or something, and he was making a run. Now, this is the part what they don't know. What happened? Something went very terrible, terrible, terrible. Usually he made his runs, and he would drop them, and people would pick them up. But they don't know if the plane ran out of gas. They don't know what happened, but they pieced together. Something terrible happened, and he made a ditch effort, and he went, oh, shit. Whatever happened, and he had to throw all of the bags of cocaine because he was only supposed to throw out a couple, and people were waiting for these bags. And he would drop them at certain locations, they would grab them, and then he would make his deals. But all of a sudden, he just starts panicking and throwing every single bag out. And then he was supposed to jump out because something, I guess, happened with the plane. And what's really cool of this movie, they found historical footage. As he was about to jump out, I guess he was doing coke, as he was throwing the bags out, because they found cocaine not only on him, but residue of cocaine in his system and on his face. And in the movie, as he jumps, he hits his head, and he gets flown out of the plane. And so essentially he plummets to his death, because in the movie, they put real footage that happened on TV. Someone found his dead body with his parachute on him in their backyard. So they called the cops. So that's basically where the movie starts. So they just don't know why he freaked out and panicked and threw all the bags of cocaine out. Like, they'll never know because nobody was up there in that plane except for him. So the plane crashed, and they don't know if he, just panicked because maybe he thought somebody was onto him, or he ran out of gas, or whatever, but he just panicked, threw all the bags of cocaine out, and then as he was jumping, he hit his head, got knocked out, and then he fell out of the plane, and then he didn't wake up because he hit his head and got knocked out, and then he plummeted to his death. So all that's true. And then a bear, a 500-pound black bear. It didn't eat all the bags of the cocaine, but they said from what the cops, and I did some research online, there was many bags that he threw out, and each bag had 50 to 60 of those bars, those long bars that you see in movies of cocaine in each bag. And they said that they only found traces of one bag, but they said he must have thrown out 40 to 50 bags of cocaine. Because when the plane crashed, there was nothing in the plane. Nothing in the plane. So he must have threw every single bag out before he hit his head and then, like a dumb shit, and then fell out of the plane and then died. But they said they only found traces of one bag ripped to shreds. And so they're thinking, because they don't know for sure, because by the time they found this shredded bag, the bear had already eaten all the cocaine out of this bag. So they think that the bear just ate one complete bag of 50 to 60, those bars of cocaine. And then they don't know what happened to the bear. So all that's real, but this movie kind of makes a prediction of what happened after the bear ate all the cocaine. They said most likely what really happened to the bear is that he died of an overdose. They said that's what we think happened really to the bear. They said any bear or any animal that would eat that much cocaine probably fell in, overdosed and then fucking died. But where it starts to become not true is, so everything that's true is up to, right as he eats the bag of cocaine, the whole bag, after that, what happens after that in the movie, it's all fake. Or they think, they have a prediction, we think this happened, but they don't know for sure. So all that stuff is fake. But I'd say the beginning to about the middle, in the middle of the movies where he finds the one red bag and eats the whole bag of cocaine. Everything from the start to when he eats the bag of cocaine is true. Everything after that is a prediction, and they're just making shit up. Vision's good suggestion on this movie. Vision said he went and saw it in the theaters. He said he liked it. It wasn't a perfect 10. I do agree with him. It wasn't a perfect 10. I like movies that are real. Are based on a true story, on movies that are based on actual events. I think real life is way more interesting than, the shit that people make up. I mean, I like all the pretend shit, too. But if someone said, hey, Fears, you want to watch this movie? And if it was between a real life movie that happened in real life and then something made up, I always go to the real. I mean, I watch them both, but I'll always go to the real life movie first, and then I'll watch the other one. Because I think our lives are more interesting than. That's just me. I love watching movies that are based on true stories, or a movie that's set as a real, like everything in this movie happened real, and they recreate it, or they make a movie about someone's life that's real. I can't wait to watch the Weird Al bio movie that Daniel Radcliffe portrayed Weird Al Yankovic, and I haven't seen it yet, but it looks good. I saw the trailer and I was like, damn. He had to learn all those weird ass songs that Weird Al makes. They're weird, but they're fucking hilarious. I love Weird Al's little funny music that he makes, and he plays the accordion and he dances and he's got his fucking wavy hair and shit. He's kind of a weird dude, but the cool thing is, when that movie was coming out, me and Sam were hanging out, and he went, Fears. He goes, you're not gonna believe me. Sam showed me a photo. Not only did Sam meet Weird Al, but he met him. Oh, wait, how many times did he meet him? I can't remember how many times. I think Sam met him twice or 3 times. Ask Sam. It was either 2 times he met him or 3 times. I honestly can't remember because I don't want to lie to you guys. It was either one or the other. It was either 2 or 3. And I went, no way. Are you serious? Sam? He's like, Fears. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm like, you got a photo? He goes, oh. He goes, I got a photo. Bada bing, bada boom. He shows me a photo. They're both smiling. He goes, Fears, you know me. He goes, if I'm meeting Weird Al, he goes, I gotta wear a Hawaiian shirt. I went, oh, I'm like, that's fucking great, dude. I'm like, Sam, too bad it wasn't the same matching Hawaiian shirt. He goes, yeah, I didn't know which Hawaiian shirt, but he always wears a fucking Hawaiian shirt to all of his concerts that he does. And I was like, Sam, just you meeting him and you're in a fucking Hawaiian shirt and you're getting a selfie with him or a photo, I'm like, that's fucking amazing. He went, Fears, he goes, I was on level 10. He goes, it was so cool to meet him. And I was like, I would kill to meet him. And he goes, well, Fears, he goes, he does a lot of Comic-Cons and stuff. And I was like, well, I said, if he ever goes to one of those Comic-Cons that I go to, I said, you bet your ass, I said, I will do whatever it takes to get a photo with him. I'll get an autograph, and I will try to get an interview with him. Because that would be the interview of all interviews to get for my fucking, YouTube channel. Anyway, back to this. So, like I said, everything after he eats the bag of cocaine is a prediction of what they think the bear did. And it's all made up. But I did more research on it. In real life, they said, most likely what happened, the bear ate all the cocaine out of that one bag, got really high, had an overdose, and fucking died. And they said that's probably what happened. But in this one, the bear just goes on a mad killing spree and kills like a sheriff, a bunch of teenage kids. He tries to kill a mom and some other kids, but they get away. And the bear is obsessed. He goes on a coke fuel binge, and he's either trying to find more cocaine or killing people or both. And the amount of cocaine use in this fucking movie is ridiculous. But it's it's half true. It's 3. It's like half a horror movie, half a movie that's true, and half a comedy. It's all 3. So if you haven't watched it, it is fucking hilarious. The kills are hilarious. Not one of the kills are scary. They're all like people getting mauled and all of them are like either a bear mauls them in a bear attack, or they're trying to kill the bear and the bear pretty much just bites he bites the side of someone's face off. Then another kill, he jumps into the back of an ambulance, rips off some guy's fucking hand. I don't want to say too much, so spoiler alert, but if you guys have not seen it, it is fucking great. So a great addition to the Fears Man's collection. So I loved it. So I would rate this a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. So I gave this an 8 out of 10. This is a 9 out of 10. Pretty good stuff. Anyway, I've been going for about an hour. I've been going on for an hour though. So I think I'm gonna cut it off right there. But don't forget to get in your last minute meme entries. You still guys got a couple of days. The contest ends on May 6th at 6 o'clock at night. I'm going to be announcing the winner on May 7th after the Star Wars convention. So after the Star Wars convention, I'm going to grab some lunch, come home, do a stream, tell you guys about the Star Wars convention, and then after I tell about the Star Wars convention, then I'm going to tell you guys who the winner was. So yeah. Yo, Triple! Well, I hate to say it, Triple, you missed the entire show, buddy, and Fears is going to go. I haven't had any lunch yet. I'm probably going to skip lunch. And I'm going to have some dinner later. And I'm going to try and... I'm almost done editing the recent toy show. The Tampa, Florida Extravaganza Toy Con that I went to. So... And I'm going to break up that movie... I'm going to break up that video into 3 different videos. I took Pixel's advice and he said, Fears, you should just make an epic wrestling video. I said there was a lot of wrestling at this last show. So I'm going to make one wrestling of just all the wrestling footage and put that on the main channel. Then I'm going to do all of the interviews that I did. All the interviews that I did at the convention. That's going to be another one. And then just the rare vlog is going to go up on the vlog channel. So I've been trying to make more content, get it out faster. So yeah. Joy Boy says, El Napo time. I may have a nap. Wait, a Napo for you or a Napo for me? Because I'm definitely going to have a nap before I start editing. Yo, 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 yo! What's up? Heroes and Villains Collectibles. Dude, you missed the entire show, just like Triple. But thanks a lot for showing up, buddy. Better late than never. But anyway, Fears loves all you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for all your guys' love and support. And to the haters, I don't know what to tell you. You know, they're going to keep hating, you know. And I've been trying to ignore it as much as I can, you know. So that's why I've been kind of staying out of the Discord. I mean, I poke my head in every once in a while, but yeah. Joy Boy says Wakanda Forever. I guess you recently watched the movie. I have not watched the second Black Panther movie yet, but... It's on my to-do list. But Joy Boy, Triple, J-Man, get those entries in for the meme contest. Heroes, you still have an opportunity. Heroes, make a submission. Make a meme submission. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take off, but I'm gonna do some shout-outs. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Heroes and Villains Collectibles. My buddy, my pal. By the way, I hope the move is going good, buddy. Let me know if you need any help moving. Fears Man does not mind helping you move. I'm sure you got it all covered, but just in case if you need any help, Heroes, I'm only a phone call away. Give me a call, text me. I have no problem helping. Check out my friend Heroes and Villains Collectibles on everything. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. It's all under Heroes and Villains Collectibles. Show him some love. Give him a like. Give him a sub. He makes some cool epic shit. Check out my buddy Randy. Randy has recently been pumping out the content too. So check out Randy at Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic. He is the Magician Master. Check out my buddy Richie, the Challenge Master at Richie Wright. Check out my friend Pixel, Lord of the Pylons, at Pixel Protocol on YouTube. Check out Fears Man at Fearsman26 on YouTube, the main channel. Check out Fears Vlogs, the second channel, Part Deuce, the thing that you're watching right now. Follow my buddy Visions at www.exhumvisions.com. Buy some cool shit. Why? Because Visions is a cool motherfucker, and he makes great fucking products. Yeah, buddy. Hero says, thanks for the offer, my friend. Hey, no worries. That's what friends are for. But it's not just an offer. I'm being for real. If you and your family need some help moving, give me a call. All right, I'm taking off. So cheers to you guys. Anyway, this is Fears. I'm signing off. Peace, deuces.